What's up guys, it's Cannon here, and today I have for you a top 6 Pokemon Generations video. Oh, and guys, this is in my opinion, so if you disagree with me, I'm sorry, but please don't get mad at me. So, let's get started. Number 6, Generation 3. Okay, so, Generation 3 is actually a really good generation. I know, I love all the Pokemon generations, but this is just my least favorite. I mean, it's great just because it was like it boosted like a ton from Gen 2, but you couldn't trade from Gen 2 to Gen 3, which that was a very big shortcoming, and that is why that I don't like it as much as the other generations, because I know on the other generations you can trade from the lower generation up, and the Pokemon are pretty good. I like them. But there are, I mean, I would say that some of them I don't really like, but most of them are pretty good. Like, I like, Blaziken, Swampert, all the starters. I like Gardevoir. Those Pokemon are really good. I like this generation. It's just not my favorite. I mean, I haven't played it that much. I played it sometimes, but it's still a really good generation. Alright, so now, Number 5, Generation 1. Alright guys, I know this is like the original classic Pokemon generation, but there are a good amount of flaws and shortcomings in the game, but I mean it's still a classic and it's awesome and I love it. I'm playing it right now. I'm playing it on my phone on an emulator. It's awesome. It's so fun. I beat Pokemon Yellow. I love almost all the Pokemon, and I like how like there's not really like a main legendary in the game. I mean, I know, like I like how this game is like original, like it's pretty much the only type of like non-spin-off game that actually has it like that. Like after you beat the Pokemon, then you can get Mewtwo, which is the legendary, but it's not like the game is based off the legendary. That's why I like this game. It's kind of like an original, different from other Pokemon games. All right, so I also like the map too. I like the set out. I like how it's a part of an original Japanese region. So let's get to number 4, Generation 2. Generation 2 is a great generation. I like it a lot. I like how they combine both the Kanto region and the Johto region and then into one game. I really like that. I like the nature. It's more calm when you're walking around. You could see like the trees look better, and the nature is just like there's more color. I like it a lot. I like the Pokemon too. I like Typhlosion. You got Skarmory. I really like Skarmory, and you got Scizor. I like all pretty much most of the Pokemon. But there are some flaws and glitches, and there's probably more Generation 1, but still there are a ton on Generation 2, and that's why I put both Generation 1 and 2 near the bottom of the list. But they're still really good classic games. I like them a lot. They've definitely made this Pokemon series a very good series. Okay. Number 3, Generation 6. Alright, so this generation is the latest generation that has came out. I like Pokemon X and Y a lot. I think it's actually has one of the most the best looking region, the maps and everything. And if you guys didn't know, it's based off of Europe, place in Europe. I forgot what it's called. Sorry, but yes, I like the starters. They're pretty good. They're very different from the other starters. They have it's grass and fighting, fire and psychic, and I think water and dark. I think that's kind of cool how they're kind of different. They have better types or type mixes. But the only thing one thing I don't like is how some of the Pokemon, like I forget what it's called, but it looks like a water type. Like really, it looks like a water type, but it's not. It's not a water type. it's like a psychic and dark. I think that's kind of weird. I don't know, just in my opinion. And yeah, so let's get to number 2. Number 2, Generation 5. All right, guys, this generation I played a ton. Like, I'm talking a ton. I played this like so much on my DS. This is a great generation. I love all the Pokemon. I've played this so much. I like all the legendaries, almost all the Pokemon, and you got that trash Pokemon that literally is supposed to be a piece of garbage, which that definitely was kind of dumb. But yeah, and I mean the map. That's my kind of least favorite about the game. It's kind of like sort of like I guess a hexagon type circle, and it's not really. I guess I know it was based off of New York, like Times Square, all that kind of stuff. But still, I mean, I think that they should have made it like different, because you always knew where you were going, and I don't know. It's just my opinion again. All right, so all we have left, number 1. And you guys should know what it is, because that's the only generation left. Generation 4. Generation 4 is definitely my favorite generation of the entire Pokemon series. It's the first generation I've ever played. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. I played those games a ton. I beat them when I was really young, and they just inspired me so much to play these type of games over and over and over again. I just love them. I love the map. I love all the Pokemon. I love how there's a ton of legendaries that are really cool. They're really designed, and I also like how there's a ton of evolutions that came in this game. And also pre-evolutions like Happy needs a Chansey, and like all of that kind of stuff. It's really cool. I like how they did that, and I like the physical / special mix they put in this game. It definitely helped this game a lot. And yeah, and the graphics are not that bad. I mean, I like the okay, so I'm not going to talk about the graphics too much, because I know all the games. It doesn't really matter about the graphics too much, just because that they're awesome to play, and they all change because Nintendo's improving in all the games. But I mean, I don't know why, but I like these graphics almost better than any other, even Generation 6. I don't know why. I just like them. I don't know why, but yeah, pretty much. And there you have it, guys. That is the top 6 generations, in my opinion. Please don't get mad if I didn't put your favorite generation, at number 1 or 2 or whatever. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, comment, and like, and just tell your friends about this, and just tell them to do the same. And I'll see you guys next time.